I'd like to start showing you some of the editing tools and get you editing your piece. So first, right here, here's your playhead. See right here? And so some people like to go ahead, there's a number of ways to go ahead and play your actual movie. So I brought down this clip, we're going to edit this clip, but as I'm doing it, see this playhead? You can go ahead over here and just hit play. I never do that. You can also right now hit your space bar on your keyboard. So here goes. And here you can get it to play and watch the actual movie. Hit a second time pause, hit it again, it plays. This is what I do. As I'm trying to edit something, I grab this playhead and I drag it and I try and narrow. So I do this most of the time until I say, I'm done. Now I'm going to actually go ahead and hit the space bar and play it. So that's how you actually get play and watch your movie as you're editing it. Next, remember down here you're able to zoom in or out. You can either click on the minus, the plus, drag this exactly. Why do you want to zoom in? Well, if you're doing really fine editing, this gets you down to split seconds in editing on a specific piece. Let's say an eagle swooping in, you need to get a specific part edited. So that's why you zoom in and out. Right now we don't need it, so I'm going to zoom back again. If you need, when I do it all the time, is when I'm trying to line up audio with the beginning or ending of a clip, or lining up lips because I got them out of sync. So I'll always zoom in on that, and it's a huge, very helpful tool. Okay, that being said, zoom in, zoom out. Now, gold boxes on clips in the browser. If you look up here, watch. Do you see right now, if I brought, I'm going to take this clip right here. See that gold bar, this gold box? This shows me down in the actual video what is being used in the actual video right now. I'm going to just take this little chunk right here. I'm going to bring it in. I don't need it. But watch, when I come up here and I look inside the browser and I look on this clip, it's showing me this is the segment, and up here, see, this entire clip was brought in, and down here this was being used, not the rest of it. Now what this is also showing me is when I come down here, let's say I say, you know, I really wish I had started this clip a little bit sooner and maybe gone a little bit longer. Well, this is showing me there's a lot left clip here, so I don't need to go ahead and bring it back in again. Watch this. I can grab the edge. I'm going to slide that edge out that way, and it expanded now more into this direction. See the fish right there? Wasn't there before. And now maybe I want to go a little bit further in the opposite direction. Now I go into these other scenes, and there, it just went into that direction as well. So I get to pick it up. And so you can reduce a clip by grabbing the edges, or you can increase a clip by grabbing the edges. Let's get this one. There. You really need to know which ones you're grabbing though. So I'm going to go ahead and take this guy and go ahead and delete it because I really don't need it. And it's not part of my animation. And let's make sure I didn't mess that clip up. Okay. Next, I'd like to go ahead and show you a tool I do use a lot, and I'm going to use them right now, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to come through, and I want to separate these segments. So I have the little Indian girl, and this is my first scene. And then it goes from this scene to the smoked salmon. See right there? Well, if I want to break it up and put more of a break between these, because right now, let's say it's only a half second, well, I can come in here. So I have a little black. I can come up here and go to this tool right here, blade. And I can come right up to that white line and hit click. And it just sliced it. And now I'm going to come back up, get my selection tool or pointer tool, and now watch. I click on this side, it now sees it. That razor sliced it. This piece is now separate from that piece. And if I want to go ahead, let's say, and move this a little bit further, and I'm going to get the blade again. I'm going to come up. Watch, it's going to jump right onto that playhead line. Click. And now I'm going to get my selection tool. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to hit delete. Let's say I didn't want that segment. It's now gone. I actually do want that segment. I don't want to ruin my beautiful film. So I'm going to come up here, and this is the most useful tool in all of computer, whether you're in Microsoft Word or film. Undo. So there, undo. And now let's go undo cut. and now let's go undo the previous one, and I think right now I'm actually good. Let me show you another thing that you should realize. I'm going to go with my blade again. I'm going to take the blade and watch how it, I'm going to come at it. Now watch how it jumps. It literally jumps right onto that line, and I can zoom in, and I'm coming close, and it jumps, it snaps right onto that playhead line. And if I'm going to go ahead and click, I just did a cut, and I want to show you this. See this tool right here? This is my snapping. And if I turn that off, when I come up, it's not going to snap and stick. It's literally smoothly going to go right over it. Same with the ends. Anytime there's a break, so I'm going to pull this guy back. Like the end right there, I want to be able to line something up, so I want that snapping tool on. Sometimes I don't want snapping. I want to be able to get up something close and not have it jumping or snapping to the end, because I want a little break and I want it to start there. And if I get that close, it's going to jump and snap and attach to the end. Well, snapping, that's beneficial because it allows you to line things up perfectly. And that just snapped onto the end. Or over here, it's going to snap onto, but if I turn the snapping tool off, now it's just smoothly going to go right over the top of it. And now if I wanted to do a cut or a change, not at the cut, but next to it, I'd be able to the moment I turn that snapping off. I turn the snapping on, it's going to go ahead and jump right there. So if I want to do an insert or move something, same thing right there, reduce, it'll allow me to, because it literally jumped onto it. Now I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to go edit, undo blade. There, my cut's undone again. And again, I got to show you this tool, edit undo. Let's move on.